Over the years, one of the questions I get all the time is people asking about my home garage, which I always found interesting. But I guess one of the reasons are we do a video and we always say, hey, you can do this on a lift or a jack and jack stands. And we have a great studio with a lift, and that's obviously what we use. But at home, I'm just like you guys. I have a jack and jack stands in a very small home garage, and today we'll give you a look. Now, while I have a great studio at CJ's to work in, at home, my garage is pretty much just like yours. It's a 24 by 24 concrete block garage. It's actually underneath my master bedroom, but I've done plenty of installs here just like you guys are doing at home. I've done suspension work, engine swaps, transmission swaps, all kinds of stuff right here with jack and jack stands, just like we say in the video. Here I've got a cool old school vintage Snap-on toolbox. Basic hand tools. This was actually part of the original counter at CJ's. When we redid the building, we got rid of all these and I brought one home and basically store power tools and basic stuff I needed. Not much organization. Yeah, this is all just like random spare sockets and torque wrench and shit. And like most good car enthusiasts, I've amassed a bunch of stuff over the years. One of them is my hose reel here, which is an original Cobra R wheel. When this was discontinued, this was actually our floor sample. It got dropped and got a chip in it, but I bought it cheap, brought it home, and the center cap's actually probably worth more than the wheel is. I still have one of my coil covers from my old 2011 sitting up there as well. A Workbench is nothing special, but it does the job. It's a heavy-duty bench. I've used it for years. Got an awesome vise if I ever needed. This thing is an absolute monster. It's probably built back in the 40s or 50s, I believe, somewhere in there. Still works great, still does the job. Nice thing about the garage being underground is it actually opens up into my basement. So I have additional workspace in here. Basically, this is where I do a lot of like wiring, assembly work, stuff like that. Like I said, it's actually inside. It is heated in here, which is kind of nice too. But just another place to get projects done. Like any car guy, gotta have a good selection of detailing supplies. As far as what's in the garage, it usually depends on what we're shooting at the studio, but most of the time, my GT350 is over here, and Project 55 lives over here. Of course, no garage is complete without a good beer fridge. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my garage, and make sure you keep it here at CJ Pony Parts, and hopefully we'll all be back on the road in no time.